Welcome back to another episode of Delusion3D Vlogs. But first, where is my chapstick?
Let me turn off all these phones real quick. That way nobody's bothering me. I have two phones. I have one for social media and one for business. Same exact phone. Let me just talk about something real quick as I take a sip of my coffee. Adventures is calling. I must go. This is part of the adventure. But anyways, I hope y'all like my little setup here. It's still in my studio. The wall is right behind, well, beside and behind me still. Just a little bit, moving around and stuff. But I hope this is, I hope you can hear this. All right, anyways. So the reason why I'm doing this is because I actually been thinking of a lot of some of my content being pushed into as a podcast. So I'm gonna try to turn my podcasting or my vlogs into podcast as well. So in order for that to happen, I need good audio, and I don't have good audio on that camera because you can hear my computer, like the white noise and stuff. So I decided to do this type of little setup today. A lot of people are not always free to watch a video. Instead of listening to music, you can always listen to a voice or something like that. So I'm like, you know what? This is a great idea. The reason why I'm sitting here today and the reason why I'm talking to that camera right there is because I have something that I wanted to share with you. It's been happening to a lot of my friends, my supporters, and fans, and people that I surround myself with. In the beginning, they always ask me advice on about these content creating and being a vlogger and all this stuff, etc., etc. But I always tell them one thing: do it because you love it, not because of somebody else. Yes, it's exciting, and yes, a lot of people are doing this stuff. There's always a lot of people doing whatever subject it is. Like for videography, there's a lot of people doing videography, and for vlogging, there's a lot of people doing for vlogging. Rappers, music, singers, everybody's doing something. There's always a lot of people in that category. You know what I'm saying? People come to me because I'm a vlogger, so they see that being exciting. They're like, oh, this is so much fun, let me get into it. So they get into it, and then some things just don't work out, and this is why I'm here. It's something that I want to talk about. So I don't know how do I say this. So it's not only one scenario that happened to me. There's been a couple of scenarios, and I just really want to talk about this because I never really publicly talked about it. It was always individuals, people that come to me when they need advice. So as a creator, as a vlogger, or anything that you're doing, just make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. As in make sure it's something that you see yourself doing in the next 5, 10, 30 years. If you don't see yourself doing that long, then there's no point of doing it. If you're only thinking about followers and getting famous and all that stuff quick, don't do it either. That's not a good cause, because what happens is, yes, probably in the beginning you're like, oh yeah, you're all hyped up, and boom, a month you're creating all these fan base and stuff like that, right? But then what happens the next couple of months? You don't gain nothing, and then what? You see what I'm saying? Then you start beating yourself up, and oh, this is not working because of this is not working because of that, and then you're like, oh, I just give up. You know what I'm saying? Also, another thing is yeah, I'm always busy dropping stuff and I'm always creating something, but I am not pushing myself for you. I'm pushing it for myself. If I have something to post that day, then I'll post it. If I don't, then I have something else to replace for that day that I wanted to share. Yes, it looks like I'm always posting content, always doing something, but at the end of the day, it's I don't have to post whatever you want. I post whatever I want to post. People push so much energy and they just want to create. Yes, it sounds like fun creating so much fast, but you gotta start slow. You gotta start one time a month, creating something at least once a month. Be consistent with once a month. If that's working out for you and you want to create more, that's great, but make sure your energy level matches with you. You know what I'm saying? So if you're creating once a month video, you're dropping it once a month consistently, that's great. So move on, drop 2 videos a month and see how that works out. And just keep going lower and lower, but do not kill your energy at the same time. You're dropping, yeah, hooray, but at the end of the day, you're just hurting yourself. Whatever you're doing in life, do not do it because of somebody else. If you're creating stuff for somebody else, then I don't think it's the right place for you to do the thing that you're doing. Because that goes back to the start, first base. It's why are you doing this? You see what I'm saying? If you're doing it for somebody else, you're not gonna last long. I'm just gonna be real with you. You're not gonna last long. If you're doing it for yourself, and it's just exciting, and it's like a little passion, and it turns into a huge passion, and et cetera, then it's like, yeah, go for it. You know what I'm saying? So if you're doing it for somebody else, like say if you're dropping vlogs and you're like always asking people like, what should I drop next? Send me like messages of what I should be dropping. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna find yourself miserable, and you're gonna give up, and you're gonna quit with that whatever project you were doing, whatever, if it was vlogging, music, or whatever. You see what I'm saying? You're not gonna last long. And when I see people do that after they come up to me and ask me for advice, it's like, I've given you advice in the beginning, but you never took it. Why didn't you take it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I warned you ahead of time. It sucks, but there's nothing I can do about it. So if you're a creator, I just want to say, make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. Don't do it because of money. Yeah, I mean, like in the long run, maybe you can make a buck or two. Maybe you can turn it into a career. If you're starting because of money, then I think you're in the wrong place. Like, you need to, if you still love doing it and you want to do it for money, then you need to take a step back, think about it to yourself, and be like, yo, I actually want to do this for fun. And then the money would naturally come to you. You know what I'm saying? Don't rush for the money, because that's all you're going to be thinking about, and then not going to create anything. You know what I'm saying? You're going to crash and burn quick. Wow, this is actually a pretty good setup. So this is like, this theme right here, especially this theme, is going to be more for podcasting. Right now, like, I have to use this mic. It would be nice to have like a little mic that you cannot see, but you can hear me perfectly. You know what I'm saying? It'll be nice later on, but right now this is gonna have to do. I was gonna use this phone, like the voice memo, and then talk like this the whole time, but then it's gonna look weird. If I put it out there, then I don't know if the voice will capture everything. And I just rather use this mic and then just edit the vocals up there, and then just slap it as a video. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say, tomorrow's Friday. Today's pre-Friday. Today's Thursday. I hope you're having a phenomenal Thursday. I want to say thank y'all for watching. Like, seriously, thank you for watching. It's going to be turned into a podcast as well. I am turning this into, I guess, podcast day session, I guess you want to call it. And it's just talk about everything and anything, free advice, A lot of things that I've learned because it's from YouTube. I literally taught myself everything mostly through YouTube, and like, why would I charge somebody else for advice? You know what I'm saying? So like, I think the advice should be given out for free. Some things can be given out for free, and some things like, I understand some courses, but at the end of the day, advice is advice. You either take it or not. But okay, I'm done. If you haven't yet, go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe, comment, whatever you feel generous about today. If nothing, then that's fine too. I just appreciate you for watching. That's about it. I just want to wrap it up, make it quick and simple. So I'll see you next time. Peace out.
I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I finally